y'all, we are still pregnant. 40 weeks. What's up, EA gang?
Welcome back to our channel.
Man, y'all.
We are over it, okay?
She's mainly over. I mean, I'm ready to see my son, bro, but it's just a lot of stuff. I know last video we said that we were praying that the next video y'all seen was the labor and delivery video, and we still aren't there.
Yeah, we're not there yet. I'm not even having consistent contractions.
She's not dilating.
Yeah, I'm still 1 centimeter. Today is 40 weeks and 3 days. And we've tried, I feel like everything. We tried the castor oil.
Yep. Tried the, what is it, raspberry
leaf tea.
We tried the walking. We tried,
you know what?
The Mr. Nasty Tom.
The yoga ball. I'm trying to think. None of
this stuff is working.
Yeah, I walk up.
The curb walking.
We walk up 3 flights of steps every
day, multiple times a day. And it still hasn't dilated her. So I'm just assuming baby boy is just comfy, bro. He real cozy in there. I don't know why. I think it's the stuff she eating, because we still ain't tried having her eat something nasty.
Well, we tried spicy food like the other day.
But I'm talking about nasty. Like, maybe I need to give you a shot of vinegar.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, look, come on, take a shot of vinegar.
Anyways, I made some jerk chicken the other night. Didn't work.
And she made that spicy as hell.
Didn't work. Like, I've been making spicy food. I made some spaghetti. I put red pepper flakes in it.
Bro,
it was real spicy. Didn't work. Like, he's just comfortable, and I was getting really emotional about it because
every doctor's appointment, she gets very emotional about it, and it hurts me. Like, I try to give her space. I don't know what to tell her at that moment. All I can do is like say, babe, it's almost over. We getting closer and closer.
The worst thing about it is that I go on TikTok or Instagram and I'm scrolling, and everybody's like, I had my baby, and I'm like,
we still sitting here like, this boy ain't trying to come out.
Like I said, like we said in the last video, I feel like we were spoiled with EJ with him coming early. This is the longest I've been pregnant. And then I feel like, I always felt like the second one comes quicker, like they come earlier, but...
That's what a lot of people say, it's like a superstition.
Yeah, but everybody I've heard from, that their second child came later than their first. So I'm like, maybe that's a myth.
It's people that she know like closely that had a later due date than her, ended up still having the baby before her. So it's like, I think that's a big influence on your emotions too, because you see all these people that you know having their babies and they got pregnant after you, so it's like, dang, like, what am I not doing that they did?
And even when I try this stuff, they're like, oh, go walking. I'm like, yeah, try that.
I ain't walking.
The only thing that we've done, like that's happened, is that I lost my mucus plug.
Yeah, and that's we really thought, I feel like when she lost her mucus plug, y'all, we really thought she was way more dilated, because I looked it up and it says when a woman loses her mucus plug, it's because her cervix is softening and stretching. So I'm thinking like, oh, she must be at least 3 centimeters, so we finna have this baby in the next 3 days.
And I'm thinking,
hold on, before you say that, don't listen to Google.
Everybody know not to listen to Google. Only you listen to Google.
It said 1 to 3 days. You're 1 to 3 days away from labor. We about a week later, and she still ain't in labor.
And then, like I said, we went to my doctor's appointment, and he's like, your baby's trying to give me more gray hair.
And he felt, I could see it in his face, he felt bad. He felt bad for Alexis, because she know every time we go in there, he like, you want me to check you? She's like, yes. Check me every time we come in.
It wasn't no improvement. So what happened was we had to go meet with the schedule coordinator to schedule an induction, just in case he don't come by himself. So that's another thing I'm a little nervous about. I have been, this chair, that's how my bones be sounding when I move anyways. But anyway, I'm nervous about that, because inductions, like, people, you want to go natural, and inductions, I feel like there's more risk. With EJ, even though I went into labor on my own, I still ended up having the same medicine I would have had as if I was inducted, because my labor was prolonging for so long. So like, I still had the Pitocin and everything.
When they broke your water, it slowed down her labor. So it's like she stopped dilating for like 12 hours.
I was stuck at 6 centimeters with EJ. They had to give me Pitocin. So it was similar to like, I didn't completely go natural with EJ, I feel. But this one is different. Because I have to, on the 19th, today's what, the 13th?
Yeah, today's 13th, so
On the
this is just in case she don't go into labor before then, but you have to go in on the 19th, take some type of medicine,
serve it down
to soften
my cervix.
Yeah, and then
12 hours later they'll start the Pitocin. The Pitocin is what causes the contractions, and
every video we've watched, people have been saying like the Pitocin contractions is 10 times more painful than the natural contractions.
Yeah, and that's making me want to go the epidural route, even though I said I didn't want to.
Yeah,
like,
I forgot. You didn't want to go natural this time.
It's like, they always say, okay, for example, when I was in high school, I had an anatomy teacher, and she taught us like a lot about labor and delivery and stuff. So that was like the whole 9 months. We went over every week, because apparently like this whole school year is basically 9 months. So every week of school we were going over the stages of delivery or whatever, and then she's like, yeah, so we're gonna do a birth plan. And we were pretending in the future, because of what you know now, how are you planning on doing this? How do you want to do that? How do you want to do that?
But they was having kids plan their own birth plan?
But not, it wasn't really a birth plan, but it was like, because based off
what you y'all were acting like y'all were pregnant?
Not acting like we were pregnant, but we were learning.
What class is this?
Anatomy. So based off of what you knew, what you learned, how would you do a birth plan? Not planning a birth plan, but it was like, I say that to say this, the birth plan don't always go as planned. Like, you just never know.
I feel like we were so hyped. It's like in the beginning of the her pregnancy, we got to the gender reveal. We wanted a girl so much. It was so bad that we picked girl names only. Didn't have a single boy name, y'all. We picked only girl names. And then it turns out to be a boy. And now she's saying she wants to give birth around the same time she gave birth to EJ, and it's like now we almost 4 weeks later than when EJ was born. You're basically at the end, to the point where like they have to induce you. So it's like, I know she's scared about this. Like I'm scared, but I'm gonna be strong for you. I'm gonna be there for you, whatever you need.
And it's nerve-wracking, because I just feel like I'm gonna have to get a C-section. I'm not gonna speak that out there, but it's like that's what I feel.
Well, if you
that's how I feel, and I'm like nervous. I'm really nervous. And then a little history, a few women in my family with their there was a lot of C-sections in my family.
My mom had 1 C-section.
So it's nerve-wracking. And like I said, when we left the appointment the other day, I literally started crying, because I'm like...
This is the last 2 appointments, by the way. Every time we go in, she thinks that she's further than she is, and every single time she gets let down. And I feel so bad when that's why I be wanting to talk. You don't know, y'all, when this go down, we get to the car, she's quiet as soon as the doctor tell her what it is. Then we get to the car, it's just like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, you want to talk about it, babe? And she just like,
no,
there's nothing to talk about.
The first time not this appointment, but the one before that one, I just knew if I would have started talking, I would have started crying.
But I feel like
I didn't want to cry. No, because they always say that when you have your emotions, like your baby feels it, whatever you feel.
Well, maybe he.
So I was like trying to like hold it back, but this time I was like, bruh, like I just want to meet him. I just want everything to go smooth, and it's not happening naturally. Then every night I feel like literally that it wakes me out of my sleep how painful. I'm in so much pain, and it's just like, how in the world am I only 1 centimeter?
She has a lot of pelvic pain.
A lot of pelvic pain, a lot of contractions, a lot of cramping, and it just literally feels like I should be further along than, like, something's not right. Something's not right, and I just prayed, and I'm gonna just leave it to God, because I'm not gonna pray again about it.
But that's pretty much what we're facing right now. So we told you guys the induction date on when he is guaranteed to be here. Hopefully he comes before then, so we don't have to do the induction route, but that's the latest. Like that, I'm in my opinion, that took a lot of the edge off, because like, okay, he's definitely going to be here this day, so you know the most you're waiting is a week more. You know what I'm saying?
it took the edge off. But I'm telling you, when she was scheduling the induction, I was just sitting there like, you ain't got nothing sooner.
It's the 11th.
I'm looking, I'm like,
it's the 11th, y'all. And the lady was like, when do you want to so how soon do you think about you want to do your induction? She was like, the sooner the better. And when the lady got on the phone,
19th, I'm like, you didn't even check to see if it's anything today.
She got on the phone, she said, you still gotta I have another one that needs to be induced on the she didn't say induced, but do you have another one for the 19th? I think you said you had 1 more. And I'm like, you ain't even asked. We trying to do the 12th. It's the 11th. We trying to do tomorrow. Like, let's get this show on the road.
Right.
But only because she's been like so emotional about it. This is the best she's been about it this last week, and I feel like that's why I said that the induction date took a little bit of the edge off. Because every other week before this last week, like before this appointment, no, the appointment before the last appointment on the 11th, it was the entire week she was just super sad.
I just pray that everything just goes smoothly. No complications, because I know with EJ I had a situation happen and
what happened? Oh, the DNC?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hopefully we have a safe, healthy delivery.
Yeah.
That's the main goal right now.
And at this point I just feel like we just gotta relax. We gotta
Just
enjoy the last few days of not having a newborn yet.
Not having 2 kids.
Not having 2 kids. We just gotta cherish the moment, I guess.
I feel like that's what God is telling us right now.
Yeah.
Like,
So
cherish the moment you have left with your single child. Like, he's never gonna be an only child ever again. We're never only gonna be a parents of one again. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of a bittersweet moment right now.
yeah, he's definitely showing us is whenever
he can.
it's God's timing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so instead of doing all the extra stuff to try to naturally induce labor at home, I just been
chilling. I mean, she hit the ball sometimes every day, but since they gave her the induction day, she's just gonna let it take its course. I don't feel like, cause it was one week that we went completely hard on everything. I'm talking about, we was in the sheets like 3-4 times. We walked a few miles outside. She was drinking the tea all day. She was taking some castor oil once a day.
And it put me into like a false labor.
Yeah, it was putting her.
It was giving me contractions that wasn't doing anything, and on top of it not doing anything, it didn't last. It would be 2 to 3 minutes apart, and then
they'll space out again.
So
we're just gonna do the natural way, let everything take its course.
You are 40 weeks pregnant like I am. Hang in there.
Almost 41 weeks.
I'm trying too. I know it's hard, but just think about these are the last few, you just never know. These are the last few hours, the last few minutes, the last few days that you get to carry the baby in here and not out here. I don't know, it's different. Like you just, it's time to relax. Right? In a sense.
I mean, I'm not carrying the baby, but I'm here for
I know, but I'm saying like we get our rest, like get your rest now, because
it's a lot of work coming. It's a lot of work.
I say I want him to come, but then it's gonna be, I'm gonna be up every 2 hours, and then I'm gonna be, because I'm breastfeeding, and so I guess we just gotta stay in it.
But that's pretty much it, y'all. We just wanted to update you guys on the situation at hand, what we plan on doing, what's taking place in the near future, so y'all won't be in the dark. We like to share everything with y'all pretty much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this informative video. We'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all stay blessed.
Stay tuned for what's next.
Peace.
Ever since I met you, I knew that we'll be way more than friends. Be right by my side, my love for you will never end. I'm tired of playing games, baby, this ain't no pretend. Let me be your man, let me be your